All right, you should have finished labeling a graph, and now we're ready to go to graphing functions. Okay, you need to go to this website right there and fill out this graph below. Okay, you're gonna watch that story, fill out the graph. Okay, once you do that, come back to the video. I will be checking this, and you need to do that before you come see me for your quiz. All right, so and then we're gonna graph by plotting points. So they gave me the domain and the range. Remember, this is my x values, these are my y values. So for this point here, this is 3, 7. So I'm going to go left 3 and then up 7. Plot my point. Then 4, 9, up 4, or over 4, up 9, sorry. Over 8, up 4. You get the idea, right? Over 5, up 5. I'm just plotting points. These may not make a pretty graph. No stress, okay? It's not what our focus is. Just plotting the points off the table. You need to finish those two and flip the next page. The top of it looks like this, okay? So I've got a function, I've got a t-table, and I have a graph, okay? And there's several of these, but to start with, we can, they gave me the function. This is an equation of a line, all right? So these are linear. There's several ways to graph them. We're going to start with a t-table, though. So I take -3 and I plug it in. I substitute in for x. Every place there's an x, there's only one x, so I'll plug it right there. So that becomes, so this becomes -2, open parentheses, and then -3 is going to go in for that x this time. So -3 plus 1. -2 times -3 is +6 plus 1, and that gives me 7. So 7 goes in this box right here. I'm going to do this several more times, exact same process. Oops, I erased part of my parentheses. Alright, so I got -2 times -2. Negative times negative makes that positive, so that's 4 plus 1. 4 plus 1 is 5, so 5 goes here for my output. They gave me the input, I'm getting the output. Alright, now we plug in 0. -2 times 0 is still 0, plus 1 is 1. So 1 goes here. You may be seeing a pattern, and you're welcome to fill that pattern out if you so desire. I'm just going to keep going. So I'm going to substitute a 1. So I have -2 times 1 gives me -2 plus 1 is -1. So that goes in this box. Alright, and then now I've got 2. So I'm going to substitute a 2 in where the x was in the original equation. So -2 times 2 plus 1. -2 times 2 is -4 plus 1 is -3. So there's that point. All right, now I'm going to graph these points. So -3, 7 is off my graph. -2, 5 barely fits. It's right here. -1, there isn't a -1, so then I have 0 at 1, and then I have 1 at -1, and then I have 2 at -3. All right, we see it makes a line. I'm going to go ahead and graph that line, okay? It's a linear equation. I know it's a line. I'm going to go ahead and graph that line, okay? This is when you should start connecting points. You should not have connected points on the previous graph, okay? Do the rest of those and then come down the bottom of the page and we'll talk about slope-intercept form. So for these equations, they are in slope-intercept form, which is y equals mx plus b, okay? M is my slope. B is the y-intercept. We've already done some work with this, right? Graphing intercepts. We'll talk about y-intercept is going to be on the y-axis, this up and down guy. All right, so I'm going to start on the y-intercept. I'll start +4, all right? Then my slope is -1 over 1. Remember, slope is rise over run, or up and down, over left and right. So I'm going to go down 1 and forward 4. I couldn't do that twice, but I can go up 1 and backwards 4, right? Because -1 divided by 4 is -1/4, and, sorry, that's a 4. And then 1 divided by -4 is the same thing, right? It's still -1/4. See, it makes a pretty line. Go ahead and draw that. Use the edge of your ID badge to get a better line that I can get because I'm struggling. Okay. Get you a nice little straight edge there. That's your ID. You need to finish the rest of those and then come see me for your quiz on graphing functions.